What is going on, Tubeland? Um, Taking a break from ripping flooring up right now, Saturday afternoon. Back's bothering me a little from being on my knees and bending over, so thought I'd make a video. Just got done a live video on Facebook showing what came in the mail today, including a bunch of inserts from my brother. So I thought I'd do a video of the Book of Baseball slash inserts. So this is a book that contains low end inserts I've been putting together since I didn't buy baseball back when I was primarily collecting in the 90s. But I put together over the past couple of 6 months. It's generally all sets that I've been trying to complete the sets. A lot of them are easy to complete, thanks to ComC. But here we go. We got like a 1994, I want to say, Studio Series Stars Silver Edition. These were all produced to 10,000. I gotta wonder what's going on in some of them though. I don't know if you can see it, but like this Gwyn here is yellowish. This Bonds is clear. That's what I remember him to be. But a bunch that I've gotten so far are they're either that or that. And I don't know why. I don't know if like they stored in a smoker's house or whatever. These all came from ComC from different sellers for the most part. So even though that's gold and that's gold or yellowish background, different sellers. So I don't know. Here we got Pinnacle Inside Behind the Numbers sets. They're die cuts and then numbered to something. I didn't actually read why. It's their jersey numbers. Duh. I'm kind of anal about it, so even though there's only 2 cards on that page, that's because I counted out how many there are in the set, and I have pages signed for them, so I have like the book built to enough. This is just a bunch of foil color right here. This here is like a 1994 Fleer Ultra Power Plus. The Ultra did Power Plus for a number of years. They were easy to get inserts. These were like a 1 in 6 or 2 per box insert. But look at the color. I mean, these came back from a day when foil on cards there was not much foil. And so to pull a card like this was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just look at all the color that's on these things. And they were cool. And now it's just like the norm, which I have thoughts about that and collecting and just into the world overall as we become desensitized to so many things. Like I said, these back in the day were huge to get because they were so different than the base card. The base card was simply a normal photograph of a card on cardboard with maybe a little bit of gold foil for their name. And so these were truly special. And as they become popular and card companies started to put more in, I mean, for a long time, they still always made a distinct differentiation between base cards and insert cards. And now you open up a box of or a pack of anything Panini puts out, and you can't barely tell the base card from an insert card because they all look the same, which to me has really lowered the value or the enjoyment out of getting an insert versus like a base. Because we're so normal and desensitized to it that this is like the norm, which back in the 90s it wasn't. So there's that set, and this is a super cool set. I didn't know this existed. Skybox Thunder Quick Strike. They're die cuts. They're color all over the place. Foil. What is it? A 15 card set, and I think about that put together for like $17. Anyone who knows me knows I love oddball type cards or gimmicky type cards, and this is Splendid Splinters. These are wood cards. Still missing 2 from that one. Bagwell up there. Renaissance or Gallery. I think that's Renaissance. They're all like Art Deco-y type of cards. This one here is just randomly here, Cal Ripken. And here's a set that was awesome to get put together. 1994, I want to say Upper Deck, Mickey Mantle's Long Shots insert, and these employed at the time the awesome rainbow foil or electric foil printing that Upper Deck put out. These things were absolutely stone cold stunners, just drop dead gorgeous. And this was like the big hit you were trying to get, was one of those. So there's the complete set of those bad boys. And then, as I said, it goes, wait, still one more page. Yeah, one more page of them, ends with mantle. And then the Upper Deck 1 per pack put an electric diamond version of every card, including their inserts, in the set. So parallel. So this is the electric diamond version of the set as well. All completed off of ComSeat. All these cards were on there. This one, with it being a 22 card set, I think that cost like $30. Each version was basically the same. Here I'm working on trying to put together the mirror image of the, we're going to have a, yeah, here we go, this will be better, where there'll be a base, the refractor, and the mirror image refractor, or the atomic refractor version of each of the cards. I think this is 98 versus the 97. I'm going to eventually do them both. But this is like when I'm bored and there's no major cards to look at. Go to ComSeat, drop 20 to $50 in, and start looking at what I need for these bad boys. Albert Bell Crusade Call to Arms. That's an oddity, although I'm going to, while I can, when I find them that are affordable, I'm going to pick up any and all Crusades, because they are just the absolute most stunning cards you can possibly, I think, ever get. They're just incredible to look at. That was like $10, so I bought that. Stadium Club Triumvirants, 3 different versions there. Slowly put that set together. This set I put together back in the day. 93 Donruss franchise features. These were super cool because refractory, and they were all numbered to 3000. So I put that set together back in the day. I still had that. This is Topps Finest Leading Indicators, and they look kind of boring because there's like this big black area, but these cards use that fad thing for a while where it's heat sensitive. So when you put your hand on it and heat it up, you'll see how many home runs the player hit to left field, center field, and right field. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. So that set is complete. Split screens from Topps Finest, where there's a version where the left player is got refractor, both players have refractor, and just the right player has refractor. So slowly working on putting that set together. Random inserts that I haven't started building the sets yet. National Bowman Chrome refractories. A couple little pages of oddball stuff. That's a Ken Griffey Jr. Silver Winners or something like that. Gold label bullion, gold bullion. These all I mean, gold label is like is probably the greatest looking set Topps ever put out. That's an insert, even though those look the same. The Treasury, same gold label. That I just actually pulled that Pedro when I bought a box recently. Gallery Heroes, gallery stuff. Just have those sitting. This set's interesting. The Cheap Seats Treats. I won't take it out, but the seat here, when you're holding the card, pulls out like that so you can see the player. These cards are super, super condition sensitive, because you can see they put little things up at the top, which those fuckers bend and break all the time, but slowly putting that set together. Here we got Diamond Producers from Fleer Ultra. Thunderclap, Fleer Ultra. Fleer Ultra really did put together a bunch of awesome stuff. This set, hats off. That's a felt-backed card that's supposed to kind of simulate a hat feel to it. Thunderclap. There's Nomar, but within one of those guys is the complete set of Thunderclaps that I'll add into there. Here we got Fleer Ultra Leather Shop, followed with what is this one called? Season's Crowns. So these are all foil, but they're like sepia colored foil, but still amazingly just beautiful cards, gorgeous cards. The Hall of, or the Fame game, that's what it is, Fame game, embossed cards. These are the Fleer Ultra. Fame game complete set. Double Trouble Fleer Ultra. That's 2 players from each team. Complete set. Big Shots. And all these insert sets, what's cool about it, since they're from the 90s, it's all the stars from the 90s. So, I mean, if that's the area that you grew up with, I mean, there's very few times where it's shittier names players that are in here. I mean, here you got, like, Mo Vaughn, who was a beast for a while, or Tino Martinez, that played for big teams that don't really have any value, but you still get great player selection. Artistic talents, so these are on like a canvasy type card. I don't know if you can see the texture of the card. It's kind of a canvasy, leathery feel. Super cool. Kid gloves, these are all young players, but like this set has it's got Jeter and A-Rod in it. A lot of guys at Chipper, other guys that didn't really pan through. More Power Plus from Fleer Ultra. But Fleer Ultra really did their inserts so awesome. I mean, this is embossed, so all the pluses are raised surfaces, the players raised. You got refractory to it. Just beautiful, gorgeous cards. This set I'm dabbled, or just I haven't figured out whether or not I'm going to do. It's, what the hell is this? Oh, it's a Fleer Classic Clippings box score, I want to say is the name of it. Where it's, or about lineup or something like that. Where it's, it gives a box score. I think that's what it is. The box score from a specific game. Obviously, Chipper really didn't have a particularly good day there since he went like, or didn't actually play. He must come in at the end of the game, but debating whether or not to do it because it's kind of cool, but at the same time it's boring. Another year of Power Plus. Still cool looking cards. Refractory all over the place. And then here you've got another Power Plus, and this is probably the coolest Power Plus just because of the colors. This is a set Brett Hager would have a time with because he loves it when there's like a rainbow of colors on them. And then also this is the Gold Medallion Edition set where you could get these that didn't have that little stamp on it, and so the rare inserts were any of the ones that had the stamps. It was kind of dumb, but here we got some of my favorite metal cards of Topps Finest. These are Stadium Club members only cards, even though I say Finest. So you only got these if you were an actual member of the club, the Stadium members only club. Those are a bitch to store because they're too big for holders, for like screw downs or mags, and I don't know what to do with them. And then these are like old like I had some autographs that I didn't really want to slab that I probably should have, but I just kept in pages. There are some okay players, some kind of shittier players. You know, like Chris Young. Well, that's at the time it was possibly good, but not now. Le Grand Orange nicknames. There you got a Bobby Dorr, Barry Larkin, Kent Herbeck, Victor Martinez, Leather and Lumber. I pulled that. That's an interesting set because there's two versions. There's one where the signed on like with leather, and another one that's signed on lumber. Trevor Hoffman, Alfonso Soriano, Vernon Wells, B-Wags, Torrey Hunter, Don Sutton Recollection Collection. And that one is numbered to 200. Johan Santana. That's Cole or Chase Utley, Vlad, Lance Berkman, Dave Parker. And then one set that I've been trying to put together forever and just never spent the time to finish it. I think it's 1998 Significant Signatures, Donner Signature Series. These are all big name player or like Hall of Fame players. Yaz, Duke Snyder, Stan Musial. These were all numbered out of 2000, which is, you think about it, that set in 1998, I want to say, out of 2000 people, you would absolutely shit your pants over if you pulled one of those cards. And today, if you pulled an autograph, you'd be like, cool, but you look at it and go, oh, 2000, that's worthless, that's a pile of shit. Which is just sad. I mean, it's what I don't like about the card companies now, particularly Panini, that like anyone that does a rainbow set that's a 1 of 1, a 5 of 5, a 10 of 10, a 25 of 25, a 50 of 50. It's like, stop making these variations where it makes it impossible to collect it, and just put together a set that's got 250 or whatever the total number of it is. Yeah, I don't know why I've got these in here. These were ComC purchases as well. Tony Gwynn die cut Pacific Revolution, and McGuire. That's for the fractal set, I assume. Is that fractal material? Not just a fractal matrix, it's just the base. But I'm trying to put this together. Anyways, that's the baseball book of inserts. This has been a blast, like I said, getting these and building them. It's really cool when you slide that last card in to complete a given set. I think twice on the Power Plus, I was missing one card, and on 2 different orders with ComC, I thought I had it purchased, and was going to be content as all when it came, and it didn't show up because I didn't buy it. So anyways, that's the book of inserts, and another week or so we'll do another book. See ya.